What's up, kings and queens? So you want to lose weight. This is a constant struggle battle for many people. Let's get into some things that you should be doing in order to lose that weight.
Coming in, flex, I just wanna win.
So when it comes to losing weight, this is all about discipline. A lot of it is really discipline and being intentional. Let's say, for example, I'm working out. I know for a fact that my workout is a must, and it is me rewarding myself to take care of myself for the day. One of the things that I often get from people is, hey, I want to lose weight, or I need a diet plan. What should I do? My question is, what is it that you are actively doing every day? From the time that you wake up to the time that your head hits the pillow, what type of activity are you doing? And more importantly, what foods are you consuming? For many people, they have no idea. All they know is that they fill their cake hole or their pie hole every day, is ultimately shortening your life. So I asked the question, and then it's difficult for some people to answer. For some people, it's easy to answer, but it gives a good glimpse into a person's habit of what they're doing and what they need to change. So what I do is look at and evaluate what it is that you're eating every day. For many people, you're not eating enough. You need to eat more, you need to consume more, you need the body to be metabolizing as you should. And for those of you that are cheaters on your diets, right? For me, I don't even like to call it a diet. I like to call it a lifestyle, because eating healthy for me and for some other people that I know is just the way we roll, right? And many times when you eat unhealthy, that's the way that you roll too. We all have habits that we have to unlearn. That's what we're here for, to unlearn those habits and get on the right track. You have to know that you cannot out-exercise a bad diet. You can go do all of the cardio, the running, the push-ups, the squats. You can do all the right things, but if your food intake is off, guess what? Everything that you eat directly reflects on your body. You know what? I don't know why I keep gaining weight. Really? You know exactly why you're gaining that weight. Let's get into some things, some foods that you can bring into your eating cycle on a daily basis. So start out in the morning with a good hearty breakfast. All of you that are still on the sausage, eggs, gravy, grits, biscuits, French toast, syrup, frosted flakes, you name it. A lot of those things, they really need to be just cut out. Those things have tons of calories in it, and I guarantee you, you're not on a farm. You're not a logger. You're not doing manual labor. Some of you are, a very small percentage. Most of you all are eating those heavy meals and just sitting your butt down all day long, not doing a thing, and wondering why you get fat. These are some things that you can prepare. Boiled eggs, right? Scrambled eggs. Please leave the cheese alone. Whole wheat toast, right? One piece, maybe a half. Actually, I would recommend no bread. You don't really have to have the bread. Avocados, bananas, cranberries, Greek yogurt. After your breakfast, you want to walk through your day and you want to have some staples, right? And some staples are the things that you go to when you're like hungry and you want to go to the vending machine, or you're hungry and you want to just, whip through the drive-thru and get that number 2, that number 5. I mean, you know your preferred combo, don't lie. So you go ahead and you get that so that you prepare yourself, prepare your meal so that you won't have to do that. Now, many of you resort to salads, right? You people want to lose weight, they resort to salads, and the first thing they say is, I'm tired of salad. It's more than salad that can be made, and you can make salads in such an exotic and fulfilling way that you will enjoy them thoroughly every time. There's quinoa bowls, there are power protein bowls, there are kale salads, there are spicy chicken salad, you name it, it can be made. You just got to get out of your own way and stop doing the routine things, because this is a journey. This is not meant to be a cakewalk, but it's not meant to be as difficult as you make it. Many of us never make it because it looks like work and it's dressed in overalls. And you got to be prepared for what you want. You got to be able to put that time in to work towards that, to get what it is that you want, which is results. Now, in between these meals, right, you want to be able to have snacks, because you need to eat 4, 5, 6 times a day, right, during the course of your day. Protein bars, mixed nuts, Greek yogurt, fruit. For me, peanut butter and jelly sandwich, because I'm about the gains. But essentially, everything that you bring into your diet needs to be low fat, high protein, and that should keep you at a level of moderation to where you won't be putting on the weight. And the most important thing that you can do along with changing your diet is to track it. Now, there is an app called MyFitnessPal. This app, it will show you everything that you're eating. You can log it, you can track it, you can scan the particular item, and it will show you how many calories are in it. Does it meet your goal or your deficit of what you're trying to maintain? Because as you set up your profile, what is your goal? To lose weight. How many calories do you want to take in per day? Okay, 1,500, right? You take in your 1,500 as you eat. It's going to show you how close you are to your goal, if you went over or not. I just, a few months ago, had COVID and I lost 21 pounds. So I used MyFitnessPal to make sure that I was eating enough to get to my milestone of 3,300 calories per day. Crazy, right? But I did that, and I had to eat big in order to get myself back to where I was. I'm big on snacking. I'm a grazer. Everywhere that I go, I'm eating. I'm surprised I'm not, you know what? Let me stop lying. I was about to say, I'm surprised I'm not eating in this video. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, baby. Man, that was delicious. You should be drinking water. It is a good thing to drink a cup of water before you consume your meal, because that's gonna take up space within your stomach, and it's gonna get you full quicker. That's a little trick that you can do as you begin to get on your new routine. And also, the hydration is good for the body, so you got a double win. Here's a couple other things that I want to point out. To me, this is all just simple stuff. This is very beginner stuff. If you don't bring it home, you won't have to eat it. If you don't eat it, you won't have to work it off. If you are exercising and you're active, then guess what? You're gonna get to your goal faster because you're not putting that junk in your body. Now let me give you another, you get no excuses for this, right? I know that you all have excuses because you're talking about, well, I gotta get some snacks for the kids. I gotta get some snacks for the babies. The babies need some ice cream. Listen. Stop putting it on the babies. Stop blaming it on the babies, right? Whatever you bring home, the babies will eat it. The babies don't have to have the number 4 or them chicken nuggets. They don't have to have that from the drive-thru or whatever. Now, I know we all get busy. I know that sometimes we have to do that. The drive-thru is clutch sometimes, no lie, right? But you cannot bring the chips, the cookies, the ice cream, all of those things home talking about, well, the kids need snacks. It's two things, right? If you bring it home, the kid's gonna eat it and you're gonna eat something too. You are the direct teacher for educating your children on healthy habits, what it is that they can eat, what they can't eat, what they shouldn't eat. And whatever you do, guess what? Your children are gonna repeat it. So when I bring all of the green leafy vegetables home, when I bring the fruit home, when I bring the avocados home and the mixed nuts, guess what? My kids call it bird food, and they call it leaves. And guess what? When it's prepared, guess what they do? They eat it. They're gonna live, they're gonna survive, and you're teaching them those habits. Because my mom or dad or uncle or grandparents changed their habits, it changed mine as well. This is all about influence, right? Influence and generational changes via health and wellness, because your health is your first line of wealth. And some of you do good for a little while and then you fall off. For those of you that are in that category, it happens to the best of us. What I want you to do is to get an accountability partner. Get someone that's gonna hold you in check, preferably someone that's close to you, someone that you talk to on a regular basis. And you know what? Put some wages against yourself. There are things called diet bets that you can get into from online forums. If you need to know where to go to get involved with those, where you put money into a pool and you get the money back based on the weight that you lost and how much more beyond your weight that you lost, let me know. I can definitely get a referral for you. Being accountable is a huge deal. And you know, if it means that much to you, you tell somebody, you know, your spouse, your significant other, or just a friend, look, I'm trying to lose this amount of weight. If I don't get to it, or if you see me bring anything into the house that I shouldn't be having, or eating something that I shouldn't be eating, then you know what? I owe you whatever. It can be an amount of money, it can be an act of service, it can be something that doesn't come easy for you to do, but it's gonna make you more disciplined in that area. Also be aware that everyone's body responds differently. Because you see one person do a particular exercise and they eat this and they shed, you know, weight like crazy, doesn't mean that you're going to. So when you're on this journey, pay attention to what you're doing. Pay attention to what you're eating, how long you did this particular exercise, or how your body reacted to certain things. Because just because one person was successful or not successful doing something, it doesn't mean that you're not going to be successful or unsuccessful. One last thing before I go. This is like a destination. You know that you're going somewhere. You know that you're going to need to prepare for that trip. You got to gas up. You got to get directions. You got to know where you're going to sleep overnight. And you got to have the estimated time of getting there. The reason I bring that up is because planning your meals. It may seem like a lot of work, but I promise you, if you plan your meals out and you're disciplined and you follow the plan of what your meals are, then it makes it simple. You don't have to be, what am I doing for lunch? Shoot, I'm hungry. That's how you get to the place of going to, you know, eating those cravings and last minute things that you didn't plan already. Don't even start large with the 30-day, you know, plan. Start with 1 week. You know what? Scratch that. Start with a day. Plan your meal for tomorrow. Plan your meals, your snacks, and just see how it goes. Right? Once you plan it and you have all those things in the house, then it becomes easy. And once you get into the routine, it becomes even easier. So start with the first day. Once you do that day, start with the week. Right? And once you do that week, start with 30 days. And start planning your meals and your activities 30 days. There's a lot of good, healthy food out here that you don't have to say, I'm tired of salads, right? So, kings and queens, that's all I have for today in this particular video. Stay tuned. I'm gonna do a video in the future on my food staples of what I have, what I eat throughout the day, and another one on green leafy vegetable, my top ways of preparing kale, which is a humongous superfood for the body. Stay tuned and remember this, your body hears everything your mind says. Keep it strong.